Chapter 9 Angela's POV 87% 65 vouchers. The entire lobby felt too small as we stood together. Ethan stared at the place where Liam's hand touched me, and I thought I saw rage and jealousy flash in his eyes. I felt the eyes of the workers on us. When I stared at Liam, he and Ethan were in a staring contest, and I was sure that one wrong move and they'd tear each other apart. Maya's expression morphed from one of suspicion to outright hostility. I thought friends weren't allowed into the premises, Angela, or did you forget the rules? I looked at her, stunned. There was no such rule anywhere. There's no rule that says that in this company, Maya. If there was one, I would know. Ethan scoffed, his expression one of hurt and betrayal, which was weird because he was the one that threw me out. Maya turned her head. Are you inviting your lover to your place of work now? I felt Liam stiffen beside me, his eyes blazing with pure anger. I opened my mouth to speak, but he beat me to it. My family has been partners with this company for years, and once have I heard about that rule. Tell me, is there a problem with me being here? Maya rolled her eyes, her courage flaring. Partner or not, you didn't dress like you came for business. Or does she have you wrapped around her finger with her lies? Have you been in an affair with her all this time that you? Choose your next words wisely. Liam growled, pushing me behind him as he stared down at Maya, causing her to shrink back to Ethan, whose gaze didn't leave me. I'm not going to accept another degrading statement about Angela's self-esteem again. But, you're welcome to try and see what will happen. Ethan stared long and hard before grabbing Maya's hand. Let's go, Maya. It's enough. No, it's not. This is what I was warning you about. It's good you nearly accepted to see where I was coming from and kicked her out of your house. At least now she knows her place. The entire lobby froze. No one said a word. I felt like the ground should open and swallow me. Eyes met mine across the hall. Some people looked at me with pity, others sympathy. I hated it. What kind of a person thrived on making others feel less of themselves? How dare you, Maya? I asked her quietly, and she scoffed and laughed. She pulled her hand from Ethan's and stepped forward. I'm not lying, am I? You've been so obsessed with your best friend for years. So in love with him that you forget he's way out of your league. You're just a girl he took pity on. And you honestly mistook his kindness for affection. Now, you're leeching on another rich man. That's how pathetic you really are. I felt pain in my chest. Ethan just stood there, wordless as she assaulted me. I couldn't do this. I couldn't stay here and act like I was okay. I had to leave. Look at you standing there while your girlfriend embarrasses your best friend. Pathetic. Liam's voice rings with so much disdain. He turned to me and grabbed my hand. Let's go. They don't deserve you here. I didn't speak, just let him drag me. But before we got to the door, Maya's voice rang out again. 1/30/15/24 Friday, January 23rd GG. Chapter 9 SAR.87% $5 vouchers. Oh, before I forget, Angela, everyone knows that Liam is a big-time playboy. Don't think you're so special because he's paying attention to you now. You're just another girl he will use and dump. Liam froze and then he turned, his eyes filled with rage. That's where you're wrong, Maya. Angela isn't a game to me. She has never been one. Ethan stood there, his eyes filled with longing, but I didn't care. He had lost me the moment he looked at me like I was a stranger. Liam's hand never left mine. He pulled me out of the lobby until we stood outside the building. Then he turned to me, his eyes searching my face. Under his gaze, I felt so vulnerable and so small. Tears stung the corner of my eyes. I didn't want to cry. I couldn't. Are you all right? He asked me, and I shook my head. Then, he pulled me into his arms, and that's when the dam broke. I cried, the sobs wrecking my body. I had told myself that I wouldn't cry again because of Ethan and Maya. But I just couldn't help myself. Liam's big hands patted my back, and it only made me sob harder. It's all right, Angel, let it all out. After a while, I pulled away from him and he wiped my tears. Then, he pulled my chin up slowly, his eyes searching mine. You're not a game, Angel. Not to me. If they can't see that, if they can't see your worth, then they don't deserve you. I can honestly tell you that they'll never deserve you. I couldn't speak, just nodded as he held my hand and led me to the car. He opened the door and I entered. Then, he helped me with my seatbelt and went round the car before entering into the driver's seat. As he turned the ignition, his eyes met mine. "Let's go home, Angel." I nodded and the car rolled out of the driveway. My phone buzzed in my hand and when I looked at it, it was a message from an unknown number. Unknown number. Looks like Liam's playing the hero now. But heroes have secrets too. Ask him about why he really wanted you as his roommate. I froze. Something told me that this was the same person from the night before. Who was this person and what did the person mean? I glanced at Liam, my heart heavy. He has been nothing but nice to me. But could all that be a lie? What was the secret he was hiding? 2 halves AD comment send gift no ads Archer. Share novel and remove ads. Share novels to remove ads and